Welcome back to Buzz TV. I'm Steve Strum. This morning in our community section, we have Greg Grant from Grant Business Solutions. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we had time to talk offset. You are a business consultant both in for-profit and not-for-profit organizations. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, excellent. For-profit organizations, what we do is we help them set up the correct business structure. I found that to be a huge challenge for new startup companies, also some existing companies. So we help them with getting the correct business structure. We also help them to select the right way to file taxes. So we do tax planning with these companies as well. We set up their bookkeeping, we set up payroll services, and we like to think of ourselves as more of a mentor partner with for-profit companies.
Interesting. So I was reading something this morning about some of the challenges that small business owners have, and as you know, as somebody who works in the small business community and owning a small business myself, a lot of organizational pieces. You know, hey, I want to have a small business. I want to be a service provider in the technology area, but then I have no idea on how to set it up. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you do to help business owners protect themselves from, well, themselves.
Absolutely. Actually, that's the fun part. Myself being an entrepreneur as well is why I started this consultancy. One of the things is we create a map based on the company's objectives and their goals. So it's a customized plan that we put together for these organizations. So they will come in initially, we'll sit down, I will learn more about them, their business goals, their business objectives, and what they want to accomplish. And we'll say, okay, this is where we are today. Here's the correct business structure for what you're trying to accomplish. And we essentially set up a map of things that we take care of for them so they can concentrate on their business.
That's phenomenal. And so, of course, there's two sides of this conversation. So one was the for-profit.
Correct.
And part of my show is big time on gratitude, what people do to give back to the community.
Absolutely.
First, you're a veteran-owned business because you are a veteran, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I always want to make sure to give gratitude there. But then you're also doing something unique in the non-for-profit space. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing to help people that are doing not-for-profits to excel in their community.
Absolutely. For nonprofits, what we do is we take it a step further with nonprofits because we do help them set up business structures, 501c3s. We also help with grant funding, which is a huge aspect with nonprofit organizations because most of them tend to run out of funds due to not properly planning. So what we do is we have access to 20,000 grant foundations. So we help match these nonprofit companies with the right foundation. We also help them with business plans to attain these funds.
So you're helping nonprofits
Yes.
get access to dollars so that they can continue whatever their thing is, whether it's help research for a dread disease or whether it's helping underserved communities. You're helping them to give back to the community by getting them access to, did I hear 20,000 grant dollar resources?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. And so your business, is it in North Florida? Is it nationwide?
Right now, we are North Florida, but in the next between now and the next 5 years, our plan is to scale. So we're looking to do this in different counties in Jacksonville, and then we're going to scale throughout the state of Florida and continue moving from that direction.
I always ask what people are doing for the community, and it's clear you're helping businesses get organized so that they can do a great job in their business, and sustainability is a big deal too. But then in the nonprofit side, you're helping people that are really being altruistic to get dollars so that they can continue their mission.
Absolutely.
How can the community help you?
Well, the way the community can help us is support these nonprofit organizations. What we do is we set up fundraising events for these nonprofit organizations. We also solicit corporate sponsorships, and specifically the dynamics of Jacksonville. We have access actually to a few companies that support us and help these new companies fund them while we're waiting on the grants to be approved.
Cool. So how does somebody get a hold of you? How can somebody reach out to you to either solicit your services or be a supporter?
Absolutely. I can be reached a few different ways. You can reach me at my office, which is 904-375-1375. Actually, correction there, 374-1375. Or just simply email me at greg@businesssolutionjax.com.
Cool. Before we close, I have to obviously make a comment. I'm a big Cufflink guy, and I posted those this morning on the net. Tell me about the Cufflinks, and we actually got to bring it in here because I thought I had cool Cufflinks on, but so these Cufflinks guys are phenomenal. Let me see these things. So
Absolutely.
I have my Steve Strom / Superman Cufflinks. These are Army Cufflinks.
Yes.
Tell me about you earned those.
Absolutely. I used to be a part of a unit called 113. It's an armor unit. And generally, the generals give you coins.
Yes.
And so I did get a coin with this exact symbol on it. So I have to give a little bit of shout out to my fiance. She saw this similar cufflink and it's armed United States Army. I'm a huge supporter of our veterans. And I want to talk about that a little bit really quick. But we have an initiative actually where we're helping veterans transition from military life into entrepreneurs.
Awesome.
So we have an excellent program doing that, helping our military vets.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll do another segment and we'll focus just on what you're doing to help military veterans get into the entrepreneurial lifestyle because that is phenomenal. And thanks for the service. Those really are cool. And I really appreciate you joining us today.
Absolutely.
Guys, thanks for joining us today at Buzz TV. If you like us, share us. And remember, live with gratitude.